DLSU Radio, Green Giant FM. My name is Jake, and with me is my wonderful co-host.
Hi guys, it's Sam.
Okay, yes, and today we have a very special AOW or Artist of the Week because with us is Cheats, and I just want to have a little intro and hear just a little introduction from all of you guys here.
I am Kyle. I play guitar.
Hi everyone, I'm Candy. I'm one of the vocalists for Cheats.
Hi, I'm Jim. I am a vocalist and I play guitar.
Okay, it's wonderful. Sad that not everyone is here now, but it's honestly just like a little meet your heroes moment for me. Like personally, just I told you guys, but it's just I don't know. You guys kind of inspired me to continue making music along the way since 2016, and it's just like a wonderful thing to see you guys continue to release music. I think it's a wonderful thing seeing just artists from way back when, for me, music, when I first got into music, still perform now. So I'm really glad, and I think with that, I think we can start. Yeah, just the little interview and questions. So I wanted to know, since a lot of interviews you guys gone through, you've talked about your story on how you guys first became a band, and it was just kind of like we're all friends. Let's do something, and I just curious lang ako sa chemistry niyo then. Was it a work in progress or was it strong right off the bat because you guys were friends?
I think it was strong right off the bat because more than I think it wasn't a priority for us to make music. It was parang music came a bit secondary to our friendship. So hindi siya naging work in progress. It was just like we would just hang out and then we'd make music. We just happened to make music. So there was no pressure at all. We were all best friends to begin with and we're still best friends now. So I think that's why we're still here.
Honestly, what a heartwarming answer.
I know. I love that.
I don't know. It's just I've had bands with friends and they just didn't end up well. How do you guys do it? How do you guys do it?
Maybe you weren't really friends to begin with.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
You have to be friends.
Baka naman. So, yeah, with that in mind, since you all have different, I guess, upbringings in relation to music, you guys probably listen to different stuff and all that. Did you guys have any conflicting views on what Cheats sound is or what it should be moving forward, even until now? I want to know.
Jim?
I want to hear from you guys.
Tess? I'm just kidding. Kyle?
I don't know. I think even today, I don't think we have we've really nailed down what the sound is. Because it's, I think as we change and as we grow as individuals, umiiba rin yung music eh. I mean, if you listen to the first songs that we made, I'd say it's vastly different from the songs we're working on now. So I guess though the main Cheats thing is that it's a very, I don't know, how do I say this, cry and dance thing, and 3 vocals. It's Jim, Sab, and Candy. Yeah.
We're all into. So I think regardless of our, preferences, individual preferences, with the music that we listen to, at the end of the day, we all like what we put out. So, yeah.
For me, I think the funny thing is with the band, the original concept of the band was get as much people as we could and play and then bahala na. So it was an open invitation. We'd hang out with friends. Hey, we have a Cheats gig, play with us. So I think yung difference in style, that's always natural. It just really depends on how much do you believe in your band member. Kasi for example, we for the longest time, Mao, our former guitarist, was into funk, was into ano pa ba yun, Kyle? Stuff that I basically didn't listen to, and but because I respected him as a collaborator, it wasn't that hard. So I think it all stems from respect and admiration.
That's great to hear. I think it's really, I feel like your strong friendship, that chemistry you guys have, it really shows it through your songs. So I'm curious, I think also our listeners are very curious. Maybe you can run through with us your writing process during this whole pandemic, because I'm sure that so much has changed when it comes to writing music. So what were the specific changes that you guys had to face in terms of maybe as individuals, or maybe this when you're writing the songs itself?
Go, Jim.
Go na.
I just wanted to say I don't think there's a lot that changed so much. Syempre, it wasn't as face-to-face as before, but we've always, I think, been an email band. Na Jim would send a draft, I would send a draft, papatungan yung draft,
Yeah.
new draft, bibigay to the band, tas walang magbaba, no one's gonna listen to it. So I guess it's a lot slower now, no? Kasi
It's a lot slower now, but the quantity is a lot more too.
that's true.
In our homes, and Jim, when he's just like in his studio, he can churn out like 20 songs in 1 hour. I'm just kidding. But am I? But yeah, so he just keeps sending all these emails, multiple of which are like make it to our album. So yeah, that's how it always. That's how it's always started, naman, and that's still the process now. It's just that we see each other less in person.
But for me, like, this pandemic has really taught me na that, like, nothing will replace, the human experience will never be replaced by kung anumang plugins or instruments you buy. Nothing. So, like, for example, like, we're working on a song, and then I send it to Candy because, like, para kumbaga, I'm working on a song, and even if I sing it to imitate what Candy would do, and I know na it's not gonna, the painting won't be clear. So in fairness to the band, like, I send it to Candy, hoy, latagan mo nga ng vocals, it goes like this, or can you lagyan mo. She'll even just record through a phone, and then nilalatag ko dun sa demo, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it's a song. Okay. now that I hear Candy singing, or like Enzo, there was a time he would just put his phone and play real drums, even though we have all the technology to emulate a real drummer.
Yeah.
Iba pa rin to hear the air and the humanity in it. And so I think one thing, the biggest thing is the appreciation for me personally, like the appreciation to my bandmates. Like, I will not do anything as good without them.
That's a wonderful statement, because people are all on, like, just recording digitally, which isn't bad. It's just like, there's certain, like, again, you said humanity nga, and it's just like the little mistakes, the little nuances that people can make with their music. It just makes the biggest difference, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, well, I feel like also before the pandemic, I'm sure you guys really performed a lot. I see you guys on your social media constantly performing different gigs. So what would you say would be your favorite local acts pre-pandemic? So whatever, maybe OPM artists that you guys enjoyed watching live.
Yeah, who did you guys enjoy the most? Like, just seeing.
We always enjoyed playing alongside and watching O Flamingo. We still do. Yes. So we still have gigs with them. They've been one of the most fun bands to play alongside with. So it's still true. We still love them.
It's honestly so great. Like, O Flamingo, again, alongside you guys, heroes.
Yeah.
Talaga. Honestly, it's just like...
Pagulo kami parehas.
Yes. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess that scene is so tightly knit, especially like that era of music then. And it's just so glad to see you guys are still performing with them, still collaborating with them to an extent. And yeah. So with that, since there are an abundance of gigs popping up now again, I see like these different like posters for gigs online. I'm just like, I wanna go, but COVID. So like, what's changed for you guys? Is there anything like, is the magic still the same of performing live? You know, I just want to hear what you guys think about it.
Yeah, if anything, the magic has multiplied. I think when people go now to a gig, I think they don't take it for granted anymore. No. This could be the last. Let's go. You
True.
know,
Yeah.
Like,
they
baka naman. Yeah.
we just played 1 2 3 block a few weeks
Yes.
ago, and it was really, there were so many new people. I mean, there were so many people there whose first time it was at a gig ever,
Oh,
and
wow.
they were really just, you know, so glad to be there. We're rocking out, partying. So
Yeah.
I would say that the magic is much more now.
Definitely. But I think I also, to add to that, I feel like having gigging for the first time in more than 2 years, we definitely feel the magic multiplied, but
Yes.
also we feel it multiply in our bodies because we feel tired right after, because we've been on, you know, hiatus for live gigs for more than 2 years. So
Yeah.
after that, you just feel it in your body. It's like, I can't believe I aged 2 years. That was 2 years. What? I already feel it. So yeah, because, you know, we still perform with the same level of energy as before. Nothing really has changed. It's multiplied even. But ang sakit sa katawan after.
Yeah, you know what changed now, Candy?
Yeah.
Before a gig, I do this.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, grabe, the next
Yeah.
day is just so stiff.
Stiff neck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neck the next day for like from all the headbangings and like vitamin C, load up on vitamin C because you're gonna
Tama
be so
yan.
hungover the next day. So yeah.
Hydrate.
Exactly. It's just like these little precautions now. Just like, you know, I can't, like, my body can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
It's, di na ako sanay. It's just crazy. And
I call it
wanted to
revenge
ask,
gigging.
yes, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Anyway.
I wanted to ask then, like, since, you know, you guys have been releasing all throughout the pandemic pa rin, like, I want to ask about Days and how it was releasing that song in the pandemic, how it felt for you guys, what it meant, what the song meant to you guys at that time.
Jim.
It's sad. Honestly, like when I look back, it was so sad kasi it was done remotely. We never even got to play that song together. Like,
Oh, wow.
it was after the pandemic. Our first gig back, that's when we played it live together.
Yeah.
And but surprisingly, it has been a song that has connected to a lot of people, which I love. But looking back, or like if I hear the record, it just makes me sad because it reminds me that that was the peak of loneliness and uncertainty. Like we were like, oh, like honestly, like as we were recording the song, I remember like, oh my god, I mean, ganito na ba talaga? Like, is this how we're gonna record? Like, we're just gonna send tracks and we're gonna do vocals and like, yeah. So it was.
Restrictions were so high that time. I don't think everyone was able to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
not
that
everyone
song.
was able to record talaga.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
for some reason, Enzo played bass. He's our drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so interesting to hear, especially like, you know, since recording at that time, you know, 2020, everyone was scared of COVID. You guys really didn't have, I guess, the same recording process as before. And like, now that you're performing, just a little follow-up question, that you perform Days, like you said a while ago, like live again for like the first time in 2 years. How did that make you guys feel?
Well, the wonderful thing is because nga no one practiced it because it was Kyle and I who pretty much like recorded all the parts and all these things. So we played it with just a guitar. Tama, di ba, guys? Like nung our
Yeah.
first big
Yeah.
band, we just played guitar lang and the crowd sang.
Mm.
Wow.
That was it, pretty much. It was like church. It was,
Yeah, we didn't even need to sing it.
so
People sang along. So even if hindi namin memorize yung lyrics, because we forgot now because it's been a while, we didn't plan for it to happen. We didn't know that we were gonna play it. You know, even if we didn't know the lyrics, that everybody else did. So I think that's a really beautiful thing.
Yeah, I actually remember watching the Dea's music video, and it made me kind of sad. Like what Jim said, it was kind of sad because you guys were showing like the live gigs that you used to do, and I was thinking, wow, parang ang hirap nga talaga during that time when all the cases were really high up, and then it's so hard to record nga from home. But then I also discovered recently that you guys apparently did a collaboration with one of the OPM legends, Elle Buendia. So that really made me so excited. So I want to know, like, how was it collaborating with Elle Buendia and writing Plunder My Heart?
It was great, you know. Ellie, as you said, is a legend, and we were very honored to have been able to collaborate with him on that song, and we're very honored as well that he, you know, produced our first album. So yeah, it's great working with Ellie, and you know, we've always looked up to him, and we still do. So yeah,
It's great. Honestly, like super wonderful to hear that because I don't know, everyone knows Elle Buendia, and it's just like God.
yeah.
I don't know, I have no words. But, like, yeah.
Same.
We're also speechless.
Yeah.
That's why I was really shocked when I saw it. I was like, what? They actually collaborated with Elle Buendia. So just a follow-up, was it, you know, collaborating with him, was it the way you expected it to turn out? Maybe the song itself, Plunder My Heart?
actually that was actually part of a concept. It was supposed to be a whole album.
Oh, wow.
It was, yeah, parang we were like 5 songs in, and everyone just got so busy, and Plunder was the most finished song. So pretty much tinuloy na lang ni Ellie. Like so, yeah.
So yeah, honestly, I don't know. I just really can't like fathom that you guys were able to. I mean, like, you know, you guys are big then, and I don't know. It's just so great to see like all of my inspirations collaborating together. Yeah. So yeah, I guess like another thing I wanted to ask then, since we asked you like favorite acts before, what art, like who or like what artist like intrigues you the most now? Or who do you want to see live?
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on a binge, like I've been on a crazy I've been obsessed with Phoebe Bridgers.
Yes.
I want to watch Phoebe Bridgers. I want to watch Billie Eilish. I want to see I want to see her. I want to see ano pa? Like now.
Yeah.
Or do you mean locally?
I don't know, anything.
Just any,
anything.
local or
we have
international.
we have concerts coming back, and like you know, it
That's
could be
true.
K-pop or anything. Honestly, guys, I just want to hear what you guys are interested in now, or like who you want to watch.
Blackpink.
Tama lang, di ba?
Yeah, who doesn't wanna watch Blackpink anyway?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, just went on a hiatus, so we can't really watch them anymore. At least for now.
For
You
Oh, sorry.
BTS.
Oh, BTS. Right.
They just announced their hiatus.
I don't know.
heartbreaking, to be honest. Man, but 17 did announce their their next concert here, so I might get tickets to that. But like it's really great to see like, you know, what international acts you guys want to watch. But moving on, like I want to ask then about I guess Hakbang and I guess your
Yes.
process on I guess recording with Piolo.
Piolo
Papi
Pascual.
P. So like I don't know how was recording the music video for that? Like how did like we keep asking about your experiences, but you know it just intrigues us talaga.
Yeah,
Like,
I
how was
mean, we don't blame you. We've gotten a lot of, we've been in a lot of interviews where they ask the same question, like, how was it like working with Piolo Pascual? And we always have the same answer. It's been great. And he smells nice. So, so we've said it in all our interviews. We're still saying it because it's true. He smells really nice and he's
Smells
very
so good.
professional. Smells so good. As soon as he came in the room, we were all just like,
Whoa.
yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, it's an apparition. You know, everybody just sort of kind of shuts up. Even though they didn't need to. It's just, I don't know, it's just his presence. It's just it's unexplainable.
Yeah, all your senses come alive now. It's not just looking at him, it's smelling him, hearing his voice, and oh my god, that's actually him. And he's such a pro,
Yeah,
an
super.
absolute beast of a professional. Like he learned the steps on the day itself. I think he showed up not knowing that he was gonna be doing all of that.
Yeah.
And he really just winged it, showed up, learned the thing, and he was the best out of all of everyone in the frame. We screwed up more than him, and it was our song.
Yeah.
Props to you guys though for the music video. When I watched it was so good. Just to put it out there, I enjoyed it. So I'm really curious also, like, what was the concept behind like the music video itself for Hakbang?
Like your thought process siguro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Well, we did it with, with the help of course, our very super awesome friend and like great director, Quark Canaris. So he pitched the idea to us and we were all already on board with it. But basically, I'm not sure if everybody also knows that the music video is basically, the story is that Piolo is, ano nga? I don't remember. Basta he's like going through.
All you need to say is that
Yes.
you're Piolo's ex-lover.
Yes. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's basically the music video. That's why you don't see me.
Yeah, and
Ex.
I guess the band is like the forgotten memories or memories he wants to forget, I guess. So when he goes through everyone in the house, he's trying to like move on. And
Yeah.
move on from that life. You lucky girl, Candy.
I know. Too bad I wasn't there.
So another I guess release that you guys did this pandemic was the Wid. So we want to know maybe what were your influences for that one, the lyrics itself.
Jim?
Nakakatawa because I think like Tawid and Days are in that category of like, it makes me sad. Also, those were recorded, at the height of the pandemic. We weren't together. Hakbang, on the other hand, is the beginning of a new chapter. So, just so to answer the question, Tawid was a song that we wrote prior to the pandemic happening, and it was just, like Days and Tawid were like, oh my god, like we need to do something band related. So let's do a recording and let's do it email wise.
Okay.
So that's it. Parang, I mean the lyrics were written with my friend Ali.
Yes.
And that's pretty much, actually that's been our dynamic so far. Like I send him a song that's in English and he translates it. And Tawid was the first one. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting to say because like, the whole translating thing. So that's just like wonderful insights to, I guess, take
Yeah.
in. As
Ali also starred in the music video for The Wid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like, I don't know. When I watched it, I was just like, man, I want to go out.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah.
that was the height of the pandemic, I think.
Yeah, it really was. And I guess we can move on to, I guess, your most recent release. Again, Honey Calm Down. And I wanted to ask, since it is, again, your latest release, as I want to ask about like the changes that your band has gone through over the past few years, past 2 albums, and where you guys are today. What do you feel is the most positive change, or I guess, change that has occurred within your band in terms of like, I guess, your sound, dynamic, and all that?
I think well, I can say for certain like the album that we're releasing this year is like the best thing we've ever done. Like I told nga Kyle the other day, Psycho, I think after this I'm done. Like I think I'm retired. I think this will be the pinnacle of our creative output.
Nah.
I don't think I can pick up a guitar and write a song after. But because I super duper love what we're making. And I think what contributes to that is I think everyone has found their own place in the writing and in the performance of the songs. And so the way I categorize the band is I have my machines, which are Kyle and Candy. Now you stick them in a booth and they are literally machines. Like
Machines are slaves.
ah,
Hi.
Machine's the better term, so let's just use that.
they are cyborgs. Na
They
parang-
are soulless.
Yes. Parang si Candy, sing in this key. Ay, hindi, wag na lang pala. And then, she can do that. Si Kyle, whenever. And then, we have the feel. We have the feel. Si, Manny, Jason, Sab. And, so, parang I think everyone has really, I think both groups or that faction, parang, nahanap nila yung timpla nila and like how we work with each other, na parang how do we use the best for the song. I think that's the big difference. Like I think the first 2 albums, I think that's normal, like medyo may konting pataasan ng ihe na parang please like I need a guitar solo here, like I want to do this, but everyone has been so it doesn't matter if you're a machine or not, if you're based on feel or I'm not, whatever. Parang kung ano man ang style ng isa dun sa members, it's like it's been like, oh, what does the song call for? And I think the fact that we've gotten to this point na everyone's like, what does the song call for? All the decisions have led to like, oh, these songs are so good.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of excited for your third album at this one.
I know.
You've got you. I'm sold. Honestly, I'm super excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited too.
they're giving us a teaser na eh, na may new album coming up. So moving on, I think I want to hear from you guys. Where do you guys see yourselves moving forward as a band? Maybe in how many years?
Yeah. I mean, see Jim said nga, like he doesn't know if he can pick up a guitar and write a song, but
Don't leave Jim. We'll still be a band.
Yeah. Well, Jim will retire, and I guess Cheats will be touring.
I'll be off royalties na lang.
Jim will just be our manager.
Him.
No, but yeah, we'll definitely still be around. I can't see. I can't even imagine us stopping at this point. Even though we have our own lives, we can have our own families. I don't think that's gonna stop any of us from making music together. So yeah.
That's wonderful. Sana may fourth album din. Kaya third album hasn't even released
Oo
yet.
nga eh.
That's kinatanong.
Meron yan,
But
meron.
like,
Hindi nga kami
yeah.
titigil, di ba?
Well, with that, I wanted to ask then, like, not really like insider info, but I want to ask if like you guys have any plans on future collaborations, like what you did with Elle nga, and like, just curious ourselves about it.
We actually just finished the recording last night with a very, very unexpected collab. It's our first.
Damn.
Yeah, parang. But I think everyone will be like, "What?"
Yeah.
On paper, it doesn't
Yo.
make sense on paper, but hearing it,
But when you hear it,
is-
it's we're very, very, very excited. Us too, we were kind of, some of us were also, a bit, wait, sure, pero pwede, when Jim pitched the idea, we were obviously all on board with it. But at first, when you hear it, when you hear the name, it's like, is it a good fit? But then you hear the song and the recording, and you can't really look the other way anymore. It's really good. So I'm so excited for you to hear it.
I'm wondering, sino kaya to? You guys are full of surprises. Grabe. I'm so excited.
It's good.
You guys can't reveal it. But like honestly, that is a very great place, I guess, to end it today. Well, I want to ask, like, this is like, I guess, words for us, for everyone watching. What advice can you give for like aspiring artists in the current state? Like, we're kind of in the pandemic, but we're performing again in gigs. What is your biggest advice, like now, in terms of like song making, being an artist in general here in the Philippines?
Ako for me, it's pretty simple. It's know your why and just stick to it. Because I think for the longest time, I think what has kept the band afloat is our why is we want to keep this running. We want to keep having fun. We want to keep, so all decisions that are made and all moves that are made are dependent on that why. So if you're in it to make money, why not go for it? Then all your decisions will be, like, okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to make money. If it's to whatever it is, and I think that will keep you in it for the long haul.
Okay, that's a wonderful answer. Candy, Kyle, do you have anything to say, or
I have nothing to add to that. That's great advice.
yeah. Well, aside from that, ano lang, I guess aspiring artists just work with what you have. Parang don't get bogged down by what you need or what could be or what you could have. Just if you have a pen and paper, I guess that's more than enough. If you have a guitar lying around, whether it's an older, you just work with what you have and you can make something out of it.
Yeah, to quote Maverick, it's the pilot.
It's the pilot.
Yeah.
Not
Love
the
that.
plane.
I love that movie.
Right?
Yeah, that was really
I haven't
great.
seen it
movie.
myself yet. I'm just like,
Oh, you have to watch it. It's really good.
You're missing out.
I know.
Well, that was actually a great way to end this episode. So maybe you guys want to share some or plug your own upcoming gigs or your social media links or even some new songs coming out.
We do have an upcoming gig. We're playing the main stage at Fête de la Musique on June 25th at Intramuros. So we hope to see you there. And then we also have a gig on the 30th. I'm going to check my phone when the 30th.
August 6th, I think.
Social House Makati.
Ayun.
Ah,
Social
yeah.
House Makati.
June
So,
30, yeah.
and if you have if you're looking for any updates from the band, just go ahead and follow us on our socials. That's Cheats Music. We're pretty active on Instagram, trying to be. So yeah. That's it.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. Take note of all of those socials and, maybe we'll see you guys soon in your future gigs. So thank you so much, Cheats, for being here with us today. Jake and I definitely had so much fun. And to all of our viewers watching right now, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to see more of our podcast, more episodes of Artists of the Week, you can check out our Facebook. That is facebook.com/GreenGiantFM. And we're also on Twitter. That is @GreenGiantFM.
And if you want to check us out on our Instagram, check us out on greengiant.fm and our website, www.greengiantfm.com.
Once again, this has been Artist of the Week with me, Sam.
And Jake.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much
Bye.
for tuning in.